Alright, so this is going to be a quality assurance test number one for CSG. You're going to do a full run through the game to check and make sure that everything works without errors. So yeah, let's do this. Press play, and then I'm going to reset everything by holding down for 3 seconds like that, and then we're just going to press it. Okay. I'm using a free aspect ratio just to make sure that all of the UI is in a good spot. Ooh, interesting. Just, interesting. Yeah, so we still got some bugs here on the character customizer, but they might fix that. Let's try going 16 by 9. Customizer. Alright. Yeah. I'd say overall character customizer works, but just for this one aspect ratio. Because on the phone, I'll probably record one for the phone later. It does not have the character customizer is bugged on the phone, so we're gonna have to take a look at this again. I'm just gonna make sure that all of these work. Clicky clicky. What, this one? It's a red dress. Interesting. I'm gonna test that buying stuff works. I still have my points. I like this outfit. I've used this outfit before. I like this one. I'll go with this, and then we're gonna go change our hairstyle. That works for me. No bugs, no errors so far. It's pretty good. Check and make sure that the menu works. I'm actually not sure why the menu is like this on the school screen. Maybe this is just an oversight. Not exactly sure, but I'll bring it up later. Okay, we're gonna test to make sure that we can't jump in right here. Looks pretty solid. I don't think we can jump over it anyways. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, I don't think we can make that. Yeah, I think we're good. And like even if I do this, it seems like we thought of it. I'm gonna make sure that there's. It looks like you can stand there, but I don't think that that's like too much of an issue because you just fall immediately after. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the collider height is the same size here. Jumping looks like it works. As far as I've been able to tell, there's no way to get out of here now. You used to be able to, but you can't anymore. Yeah, and if I click here, then it sends me back. Don't touch the red flooring. Okay. Something I did notice that I need to go in and fix is if I press this, if I go into this minigun trigger, it does not have an X button to leave it, so that's a problem on mobile. And if I press play, nothing happens. That's what I want. So, but I need to go in and add an X button right here. Okay. And I don't think that there's. Whoa. The heck just happened? Just see if we can recreate that. No idea what just happened. Oh well. Okay. So I think that's everything in the school. No errors yet. These are just warnings about some things, but we're gonna ignore those for now. Maybe we'll go back and fix them. So we're gonna head back over to the shop really quickly to make sure that this is working. And we're gonna save and exit. So the shop puts us right there. That's good. Just gonna go walk around the overworld. This is test for the overworld right here. Hello. We're gonna make sure that we can't just walk out. He can walk through, but I can't. So I guess that's just the way the world works. Yeah. We're gonna press the pause menu here. So this can control your settings here. I don't have. I don't think there's any sound in the overworld yet, so there's nothing to mute. I don't. Do these work? Yeah, no, this works. This works. Let's go to high quality. What's the difference between high and low quality? I wonder. Oh, okay. It turns the shadows on. Yeah. Let's run it at high quality. Why not? And then we can see controls back. And what happens if we press defaults here? Like, if I do that. Okay. It doesn't reset the display quality though. Wait. It does, it just doesn't change that. Okay. Interesting. We're gonna go to the credits. Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet consectator. Okay, so go back. Alright, let's try light replacement. I've had some problems with this one in the past with testing, but we're just gonna see. So would you like to skip the tutorial? No, we're gonna play it. Alright, so brought you down here, and it's gonna explain how to play the game. And we're gonna look around. And so now we're gonna click. Nice. No errors yet. Take a look around. We can see if we can see any lighting bugs. Oh, hi. This is very menacing. Okay. And now we're just gonna go through this, that, and that. 5 seconds. So we need to fix this here. For some reason the best time isn't updating, even though I have 5 seconds, and my best time on record is 6 seconds. So we need to look at that right there. Yeah, and just to try it, I'm gonna replay it and see if my best time updates to 5 seconds. Because you know I'm just that good at the game that my time is only 5 seconds in the tutorial. Yep. Alright, so you see now we're at 3 seconds. Let's see if it updates. Okay, so I think we need to do the best time calculation before we put the text up. So that's going to be something we're going to have to change right there. Yeah. So next. I understand. So the quickest way that I've found to do this is to go like this. And then just click on the way like that. And my best time is 11 seconds. That's as low as I've been able to get it. But let's just do a little bit of checking around the scene to see if we can find anything. You know, sometimes some collisions and lighting stuff just goes unchecked. Just gonna walk around everywhere here. I don't see anything wrong. Let's see. Interesting distance on it. I think it's a capsule. A skinny capsule. Interesting that you can walk around the cars right here, even though there's only one light in this room. There we go. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Okay. So we're up on the second floor now. This. Still don't have any errors, so that's a good sign. We'll see if we come on any more during our playthrough. Up to 11 minutes. Overall, I think the light replacement scene is really well made. I haven't really seen any visual glitches in it so far. I'll just go back and check one more time. Although there is a problem with the third one, but the first two are fine from what I've seen. Let's go backwards. I don't usually go backwards here. Hi! Oh yeah, so you can pick up the hot dogs here, and those, I don't know if they do anything. Honestly, I don't know if they do anything, but they, yeah, no, just pick up then the guy watches you take his hot dog. And you come back out here. Ooh. See that? I am zooming. I feel like, oh, the vectors are normalized. Okay, yeah, so if I press a diagonal like this, you see I go like extra fast. That might be a strat in the future if we don't fix it. Yeah, I've never noticed that. I've playtested this so many times. There we go. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Alright, so from what I've noticed, this first lot right here is pretty good. You cannot walk through the clothes. I have not noticed that one, but like you can't go through the fence or anything. Wood light bulb again, but that shouldn't be too hard to fix. Only thing I don't like is the weird hitbox on these lights on the ground like this. So you see I'm looking right at it, right? And I can't click it, but if I look directly above it, I can click it, which is weird. And yeah, we need to take a look at that. So look above the light a little bit, and you should be able to click it. There. Yeah, that's same thing with these. Look a little bit above the light. That's now with these houses, I noticed that you can walk through them like that, and you can actually go all the way back there and like jump off of the world, which is weird. But yeah, I'm not sure why these houses don't have colliders. I'm pretty sure this one is like that too. Yeah, you can just walk through it. It's and it's weird because like the motorcycle has one. The house does. Oh, this is separate. The barn is separate. Okay. Yeah, you can just walk through certain parts of it, and I think it's just the house. Oh, I left one over here. There we go. I love this. This is great. I wish you could eat those. I think there's a hot dog somewhere on this map, but I don't remember. And you see I got no points because I am a little slowpoke, so let's try and go through this a little bit faster. Let's use our little speed sheet that we've discovered, walking diagonally. Come on. There we go. Yeah, and now I got points. So something I need to come back to is I need to make that game points display over the everything else, because at the moment it's kind of behind the rest of the UI, and I need to bring it to the front so that it's like clear. But that's something for later. Yeah, so we're gonna go back to the overworld, and nothing is going to go wrong. We're not going to see any errors here, hopefully. Yeah, I think we're good. Something I did notice though right here is that the respawn point for light bulb replacement is inside of the house, right? So you can see I'm chilling inside the house. It's weird. But yeah, you can just jump out. It's not that big of an issue. So let's go to our next one, pick up this coin here so we can show that works. So we're gonna go back over here, and we're gonna skip the cutscene because yeah, all of the cutscenes work. I'm not gonna waste time going through them. Yeah, so this, you need to make sure we remove the debug for this text here. I think that's what it is. And update. Well, realistically, we need to make the oh, what's going on here? Got a little visual glitch going on there. What's that? I have no idea. Weird. Yeah, so at some point we need to go and make it so that there's animation, like some type of movement for the player here. But I think other than that, this game works fine. You know, maybe we do need to like go in and add like sound effects and stuff. But it does seem that functionally this game is fine. And what you'll see on the mobile version when we get there is that I didn't know this, but you can click on these, right? Like, I really didn't know that you could click on these instead of using the WASD keys to select them. I don't know when that was added, but it's here, and I like it, I think. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and lose my last life here so that we can, I'll check the pause. Oh yeah, there's a glitch with the pause screen. It makes everything wonk out. I'll show you again right here. And UI stuff right there. So let's just wait for the game to start. Pause. The pause button makes that one go, and it doesn't even, yeah, there we go. So we have settings here. I think settings still need to be hooked up and stuff. Tutorial, this is fine. It's just the same thing from earlier. Feedback, click here and it opens a link on my other screen. I'm gonna ignore that though. I don't know, wait, why does it show how many points you have right here? That's weird. I think the amount of points you have should be like somewhere out here, or like in, I don't know. That's a very strange thing, but yeah. Let's see if we can get that to happen again. I think it only happens the first time you press it, so let's be on the lookout to try and fix that one. I'm gonna go ahead and clear my console here, grab this coin. Something else we need to do, we need to make it so that these coins are only collectible the first time. It shouldn't be that hard. Just adding a little toggle check to make sure that each of the coins are only collected once. Because at the moment, you can just do that, reload the scene, come back, get it again, like I just did there. Arguing parents still. I don't know if we're going to fix that soon. Hopefully. And then we changed out all of the trees on the overworld, on the overworld, except for this bush. I don't know. It's weird. So we're gonna go to our other two mini games here. So the first one is going to be a river refurb. Let's press play, and cross your fingers. We're not gonna have any errors or anything. Right. I think that this tutorial UI could be moved closer to the top of the screen. Like just here, let me see if I can just like do it. Oh, that's a physical thing. The WASD is like it's in the world. Okay. All right. That's fine, I guess. We're gonna take those. I really do like all of like the sound effects and the visuals for this game. However, I did notice that on mobile it does lag a lot. So we might have to do some like separate visuals, water them down for the mobile version to get that to run a little bit smoother. But we'll get there when we get there. I love these little birds on the side too. Great touch. I think the dash timer could be a little bit lower. Like it's like 2 seconds, I think. We'll see. Yeah, no, it's 3 seconds. That's long. I think it could be a little bit shorter. And for this, we've already talked about this, but I do think we could still have like a little like just a simple like line renderer trail that shows where the trash is going. Also, this is funny, but so over here, you could just have like a little line that goes from right here to over here that shows where the trajectory of the trash is going. Maybe we'll be able to add that in at some point, but I think that's a little bit necessary because at the moment you're kind of just like hoping it goes in. Skill issue, as some would say. Yeah, so that worked fine as far as I can tell. I think we should go through and look at these warnings at some point just to make sure they're not anything serious. I don't think they're anything serious, but yeah, and then there's another hot dog right here, the floating hot dog. Let's see if I can skill issue. Okay. Oh, you cannot stand on the boat. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, I give up. All right. So last game, I need to fix this the ring color. I think it's just a toggle on the minigame trigger, but just fix the ring color because what they're supposed to look like is this green color, but I think there's a toggle on it that I forgot to put on the Reef Real Estate one. I'm going to turn off the cutscene and then press play. Alright. So for Reef Real Estate, we have find the most efficient way to place different coral sites underwater onto the underwater boiler system to solve each puzzle. The more efficient you are, the higher your score. That hasn't changed. but the way you go about it has changed, so I need to update the visuals. This GIF is not working. Huh. Alright, write that down, someone. So click on drag the pieces to move, tap on the pieces to rotate them, and pieces cannot overlap. So I think overall, the mechanics of the game have not changed, but these pictures still need to be updated because they are old. Right. Yeah, so we're gonna click on it. So this is like the tutorial level to kind of get you acquainted with the things. Now, a couple bugs that I've noticed from when I play is when you rotate the pieces, sometimes they like to bug out on you. Like if I try, like this is the top piece right here, so when I grab it, there's not a problem. But if I try and grab the secondary piece, this one right here, you see it's not like lined up properly, so that's something I gotta look at. But yeah, we're gonna get all of our pieces here. So I think the way I like to solve it is by doing this. Yeah, just a couple of bugs that need to be sorted out. It's not looking too good for me. Let's see. Dang. Here, let's do this. And put that there. Okay, this looks a lot better. Now we can just take that, put it there, and put that there. Nice and pretty. Alright, so that was the tutorial level. I need to make it so that the moves made doesn't count for the tutorial level because as you can see, if I even put one piece down, then I'm already at the best. And then we need to fix this best text right there. Yeah. So I think the best way to solve this is to go like that, put that piece up there at the top, piece like that, and then we wait for the other L piece, like that, and that is how you solve it in the least amount of moves. Check the pause. Yeah, the pause menu does not work in refill state, so we're gonna have to look at that. Right. So, yeah, I'm just gonna zoom through this because there's a couple ways you can solve this that I've seen people do, but this is the way that I like to do it. You rotate this one. Okay. So, yeah, and then we're going to go back to the overworld to see if there's any errors. There shouldn't be, but there might be. Alright. So, I think that just about wraps it up. I think we went through every game: refill state, river cleanup, recycle sorting, light bulb labyrinth, the shop and the school, went through the title menu. So I believe that's everything that the game has to offer right now. I'm going to go through and timestamp all of the bugs and things that need to be fixed, things that could be improved. All right.